Let's do it. What is going on, guys? Welcome to our very first podcast. I am here with Dion. Say hi, Dion.
Yo, what up, people? Hey.
And I am Tech HD Pro, obviously, because I wouldn't be here else. We're going to have a podcast every day, maybe every couple of days, maybe every week. We don't know yet, but it's going to be from 6 p.m. This one's really early because it's our first one. But today we're going to be talking about the Xbox One and the PS4, Battlefield 4, GTA V, Watchdog, and Call of Duty Ghost. And we're going to have some trailers as well, just to show you a bit about it. So let's get started. We're going to get into the Xbox and PS4.
Here we go. Right, man. God, blimey. There's been a proper thing with this, isn't it, really, to be honest?
Well, I don't know, really, because I'm actually, truthfully, I'm looking to either get both or the Xbox One, because the PS4, it's just, I know it's cheaper, but the Xbox has just got so much more things you can do with it.
Well, nah, see, that's not true at all, man, really. So you think of it, yeah? You've got your Kinect, yeah? Your Kinect and all that sort of stuff, the way that they fucked about and shit, like, you've got your Kinect, you've got to have it on to use the features. The features are only going to be now, they've changed it. I checked this out the other day and checked a forum, and they've got it at, like, only 5 countries or something. Like, you can have United States, UK, Germany, and all that sort of stuff, and that's the only thing you're allowed to use the actual thingy for. So they've sort of messed up. It's not ready. It's like they've cut it down from 25 countries to like 13, but only 5 of those countries out of 13 will actually be able to use the Kinect. So I don't think that's going to be cool, man. And it's like another thing is it's like battery pack. You got to buy that. That's about 35 to buy.
Well, you have to buy a battery to use the Xbox.
No, you have to use.
Oh, the Kinect.
No. The Kinect hasn't got a finger in it, but the controller itself.
Oh.
The batteries again. Unless you buy the charger pack, you can't use the Xbox 360 controller. That's why you want to try it. Like, they're charging you to buy the battery pack, so it's like 25, 35 quid to get that to use it wirelessly. Like, why is it plugged in and charged and stuff like that? So charge it out while you're playing. But back to with the PS4, it's like, it's got everything like that. You don't need to have it batteried. It's got its own charger pad. It's exactly like DualShock 3, but better, really.
But can't you get Kinect for the PS4 as well?
The camera is different. The cameras are different to what the Xbox One Kinect is and the PS4 camera. Like, the PS4 camera doesn't come with a PS4, but its regional price is 60 quid. 60 quid to buy the camera, but
That's about $80, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. $80, I think it is.
Somewhere around that.
Something like that, around that area, yeah.
So what about the controllers? What do you think about the controllers between the two?
See, I don't like I don't like the Xbox One controllers. I don't like the Xbox 360 controller or anything like that.
I think the Xbox 360 controller, all they've really changed is where the logo is. And
so they sorry to cut in, but they've sort of apparently raised the D-pad and they've done the triggers so it's like more together. So like more like the DualShock 3, like where it's all together and all positioned like that. So they haven't changed a lot.
Well, looking at the pictures, you can see that the PS4 has changed a lot than the Xbox 360.
It has. See, that's what I'm saying. So why would you want to get an Xbox One? What would be your thing you get?
It's just the fact that you get. I know it's like £100 dearer, isn't it? And it's a £10 cheaper to go online. So basically, you're only looking at like £90 cheaper, and then you've still got the extra tenner every year. So it's still going to add up to the same price like 9 years down the line. I know 9 years is a big number,
yeah,
but it's only 90 quid. But I think the Xbox has just got more more things you can do onto it. It's like I've seen the interface on the Xbox, but I haven't seen it on the PS4 yet. And
I've the PS4 interface.
No, I've been told it's really good, but because I've seen more about the Xbox so far, I'm leaning towards the Xbox a bit more. But I don't know really. The PS4, I haven't really got much details about. So do you want to fill us in on it?
Well, yeah, no, the PS4, like at Gamescom up in Germany, they did a interface showing of the PS4. And there was a bloke sitting there, sitting in a chair. He was sitting there and he was playing it. He started playing up the loading of Killzone Shadowfall. Now, Killzone Shadowfall, that's not my game, so that's basically not part of what I like. Nah. But the bloke was playing it all, went into the dashboard. It's like all sort of like it's gone back to sort of like the Xbox 360 dashboard.
Yeah.
Like it's all like sort of diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This up, down. It's not gone back to the PS3 that I like. Like where the PS3, you load up your PS3 and it's just like straight along, down, 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 up, down. They've totally changed the interface. It's just like fantastic. So yeah, no.
We'll have to look into a bit more on that then and see if we can get like a little video of both of the interfaces together.
Yeah, and it's just like another thing is like the PS4 with like where they're so involved with indie games. Like indie games is like little cartoon games, but they're quite graphical. And
bit like Little Big Planet kind of thing.
Yeah, sort of like that. And what another thing is, it's like where Minecraft is coming to PS4.
I am really looking forward to that. I really want to see what that's like.
So so on the Xbox 360 in a minute, it's like I think you can use your gamer tags and stuff like that, like your actual gamer tags right in Minecraft. So it's like you don't have to use your premium accounts. I don't think it's like that. I think once you've like the PlayStation Plus subscription, you're able then to like use it. So
yeah, but see that's still not very good in my eyes, because if you look at the Minecraft Premium, I know this isn't one of the subjects, but just quickly getting onto it. If you look onto the Minecraft Premium, it's like £27 for lifetime for a premium.
Yeah.
And if you're looking at the Xbox or the PS4, you're looking at £40 to £50 a year just to play that game. Even though you still use your own gamer tag, but that's still pretty dear a year, don't you think?
Yeah, I think that's like, but I think later to the day once like Minecraft decides to come out, I think they're doing it a late 2014 release. So we've got a whole another few months left until we find out more about it. So we'll see in the later sort of might come up in one of our other podcasts about like Minecraft when it comes in.
Yeah, we'll look into that.
So what else can we say about like the PS4 really? It's like the pre-orders are higher. I've heard
the PS4's got over 1 million pre-orders.
At the minute it's standing at 1.7 million pre-orders for the PS4, and it went to 8,500 pre-orders for the Xbox One. So that's GameStop and all that sort of stuff from the United States, Germany, Italy.
Wait, let me stop you there. 8,000 pre-orders for the Xbox, 1.7 million.
No, sorry, 800.
800,000. Yeah,
there you go.
I was getting a bit confused there. So we've got at least over near enough 1 million more pre-orders on the PS4 then.
Yep.
See, that's a really big number. That's what I want to talk about as well, just looking at that picture there, the touchpad on the PS4. Yep. How responsive do you think that's going to be towards your finger?
Very responsive. I've looked at some people once they were playing with it, and they said that touchpad is 3 major functions. It can be used for using like swiping. It can be edging. It can be used for other functions. It's a major part really of the touchpad, like of the controller. Like the touchpad is its main function.
Yeah.
And like where you've got the audio jack as well, it helps you with the chats and all that sort of stuff.
Hasn't it got an inbuilt mic too on the controller?
Yeah, it's got inbuilt mic. This is another thing that I was trying to look for. Like I was thinking, you have the audio jack, like you have a mic inbuilt it. So could you like walk that around the house? You would, because there wouldn't be any leads for it, as it's got its own built-in mic. Once you've got the headphone in, would you be able to then take that around the house?
What I was wondering about that mic is, can you turn it off and on? Because there's going to be loads and loads of Call of Duty fans out there.
It's got the wire attached down from it. It's got like a mute button, like the Xbox One has. The Xbox One's got like a block.
But what about all these Turtle Beaches and all these other gaming headsets? Can you still use these?
Well, the PS4 can use any Well, that's what they said at E3. Sadly, the Xbox One won't be able to use Turtle Beach's that you have. So, like, say if you got a pair of, say, wireless headphones that you bought for the Xbox 360, you won't be able to use that sadly on the Xbox One.
Yeah.
So you'll have to buy a whole new set of Turtle Beaches that have got the Xbox One cable. Unless you do get a cable, then you might be able to use your Turtle Beaches in the new Xbox One. It's like an adapter, but you've got to pay for it again.
Yeah.
That's another thing that Xbox are doing. They're making you pay for everything that you need to get like thingy. So as for Sony, they said you can use any sort of headphone that you've got, so like Turtle Beaches, Astros, TTs, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So any sort of headphone that you've got can work on a PS4.
So the Xbox One has a inbuilt controller, mics like the Xbox 360 still.
What's that, sorry?
With the Xbox One controller,
Yep.
the mic system is the same as the Xbox 360 controller.
It's basically the same. Yeah,
But you need an adapter to be able to use your Turtle Beaches.
Yeah. But another thing is, Major Lee Nelson, who's a leader at Xbox, he does things for them and stuff. And yesterday there was a thingy that went up about their. He done 2 voice recordings, one on the Xbox 360 and one on the Xbox One. They have vastly actually done the chat volumes and stuff like that. They've done the mics and sorted that out. That's what I'm quite happy about. They've sorted that all out. Like, it's quite much clearer. It's like you're in a Skype call, to be honest. Like, so much pitch clear, it's unreal. Like, when you could hear it on the Xbox 360, it was just like all baffled and stuff. And the Xbox One was so clear with what it said. That's one thing I do like about the Xbox. It's like it's got quite clear, like, party chat sort of thing. Like, it's chat and all that sort of stuff's quite cool.
Well, I've been asked a lot lately about which one I'm going to be getting, and I've been saying the Xbox One. Why do you think the PS4 is going to be better?
Better graphics, better sort of like internal sort of, because we were running, what's it, GDDR5, I think it is.
5? Is that 4 or 5?
5, yeah, 5.
5.
Yeah, GDDR5. And I've been looking up on it, and it is it's got those like the I think it's like the Alienware tech and stuff like that. They all start using them
From the laptops.
Really sort of like good sort of graphics on it, man. So that's where the Xbox has got beaten, and exactly in the same scenario with like E3 and Gamescom. They just haven't decided.
A big question. Sorry to put in. A big question I want to ask is the Xbox One. They announced that you couldn't play offline unless you had an online pass. Well, you bought the online for £50 a year. They got rid of that. Why did people protest to get it back on?
In a way, I think half of that was actually the reason why people were like, okay, I can see what you want to do. But another reason, I think it was some of the Sony fanboys that wanted to actually, once they heard of the petition, they was like, oh, fucking hell, I want to sign that.
Yeah, get them onto it, so the PS4 is a lot better.
Yeah,
I could see why they do that.
But that's what I'm saying. The PS4 is, I think that's going to be the best console this year. Then another reason, and like, there's other consoles that are bringing out. Apple's deciding to bring their own console out as well. Apple and all that stuff, they're bringing out a console sometime.
Never heard about that.
Yeah, no, they're coming up with a console soon. Not this year, not the year after. I think it's 2015 sort of time. But,
we'll have to get into our next podcast. We'll have to have a look into that or something. But anyway, guys, please leave a comment in the description. Which one do you think you're going to go for? Which one you think's better? What not? Give us your faults and your good things about the consoles, and we'll move on to the next subject, shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
What is the next subject we're going to go on to today? I think we'll do Call of Duty. We'll start with Ghost.
Start with Ghost, yeah.
Start with Ghost then. What do you think about Ghost?
What do I think? Do you know what, right? First of all, I was like, do you know what, I'm not going to get this game. I'm not going to get this game. It's a simple reason. I think it's going to be exactly the same sort of Call of Duty, to be honest. But it wasn't. It sort of changed my mind when I saw the multiplayer trailer. I was like, you know what, I'm going to give it time. I'm going to see what it's going to be like.
We'll take a look at that trailer in a minute. But what I want to talk about is the new things, the new guns, the new things you can use, and like the new sliding techniques. Because on Black Ops 2, like I know that's a different company, isn't it, that makes them Black Ops. But when you used to be able to hold circle, or you change your button out, you used to be able to dive to the ground, didn't you?
yeah, dolphin dive it and all
In
that sort of
in
stuff.
this one, you can actually slide on your knees,
Yeah,
can't you?
knee slide.
I'm looking forward to see how the graphics is going to pick up with that, because I was sorry, slur my words. Obviously, it's gonna like jig about the camera a bit, isn't it? If you get what I mean. And it's
No, it's no. Where as you'll see in the trailer, they they fixed it. Like when you're jumping over an obstacle, the camera goes in sort of 3D sort of side mode, so it doesn't affect your camera at the front.
so
But then
it like basically goes into like a different view and looks
yeah,
as it.
and then when you're coming back over, it will come back in and you can shoot while you're jumping over things as well, so you can still shoot. So
Oh,
it's
so that's
like
pretty cool then.
So it's like, if like you try and stop an obstacle, your weapon would go down. You wouldn't be able to shoot afterwards. So that's another thing that they fixed.
What do you think about the weapons in the actual Ghost?
Do you know what? I haven't actually seen any of the weapons. Actually, I haven't like read up on any of that.
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they still have the scar.
I'm not too sure, but I was looking on YouTube and I did see a little bit of it. But I think they're bringing the PP19 in from Modern Warfare 3, bringing in the PP19 for Call of Duty Ghost.
Isn't that with the barrel at the bottom, the circular barrel at the bottom?
And it was in Battlefield as well. The PP19. It had the PP19 was that little sort of like, it was like the M5K. It's like that, but a bit more powerful.
Yeah.
So it's like it's been in like Modern Warfare 3 and like all that sort of stuff. So and they've got the Vector back. They've got all that sort of stuff back. Don't know about the MP7, but they've got another one that's coming. It's called Victo or something like that. Vitgo.
A bit like the Vector.
A bit like the Vector, but there's a Vector, and then there's something else like that about Victo or something stupid.
Yeah.
I'm liking all this perk system that they've involved. 40 slot, like no, I don't know, was it 40 sort of slots you can have? But then like 40 different perks, and then you can pick. I think it was like eight or 9 of them you can pick out of. So.
Alright, let's go look at the trailer anyway to see how the graphics in that are. So we can actually see that you can see from the old Call of Duties that there's so much detail, but I'm guessing that's the new hardware inside the PS4, isn't it?
Yeah, this was done by no, this was showed at Xbox One. This was showed at the Xbox One convention, but this was played on a PC. I was quite annoyed with that. This was played on a PC.
So you can't actually see the full potential graphics from the PS4 then?
Nope. This was all done by PC. It's the same exactly as when EA done their Battlefield and all that sort of stuff.
That's another thing I just want to talk about, seeing that in the trailer. The customizing your own character, what do you think that's going to be like?
Oh, that's good. Yeah, no, there's like 10 soldiers or something like that, and each one can get a prestige. Each one of them can prestige one time, and you can customize it to be a female, customize it by characters. I think they've done about there was 20,000 customizations that you can have on one player.
Yeah.
So it's like you can have like anything you want, like what color it can be, what sort of squad person it can be, weapons, all that sort of stuff, headgear, color, anything like that. So
you can tell from all the other Call of Duties that they've put a lot of effort into this. From it's just so smooth, all the camera angles. You can.
Yeah.
It's a bit like, I know Battlefield and Call of Duty had their rivals against each other, but they've took a bit out of Battlefield, if you get what I mean, with the camera angles and the running. It's just so smooth now.
There you go, knee slide and all that sort of stuff. But I don't know if you just saw then. Did you see when he threw a C4?
Yeah.
The dynamic thing decided to blow up.
Yeah.
That's one thing that they've done now. It's like you can blow up the map to how you want it for advantage. So
Yeah.
it's like, say you can say that, like say someone's under that or something like that, you could blow a place up.
So you can like destroy buildings and walls and stuff.
Buildings to your own advantage and stuff like that. So yeah, it's quite cool actually. It sort of changed my mind. Now this dude here, when he's sitting, he has like some sort of protection shield. He can sort of hologram an image behind him. So
A bit like a decoy.
Like a decoy, yeah, but it's like projected onto him. So it's like he could be somewhere and hide himself.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Looking at this though, look at the new Dragonfire. It's just, they've put so much detail and effort into making this game. I just don't think they can make a better Call of Duty, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is now where Treyarch need to think, okay, with Black Ops 2 we had like thingy, but there's still so much wrong with Black Ops 2. And that's where like Infinity Ward have just been like, do you know what? We've seen how you've like done it. This is how it's meant to be done.
Yeah, and
So
there's a loads more different game modes too, isn't there?
yeah, no, there was one that's shown at Gamescom called Blitz, and basically Blitz is a game mode where you get a teleporter at each side of your map. Like one player has a teleportation and the other has a teleportation, and basically you've got to go for each teleporter to get to each other's bases and pick up these suitcases. And once you pick up the suitcase, you've got to then go around the whole map yourself, or you can have teammates help you, but you've got to get that suitcase back to your base, capture it. It's a bit like capture the flag,
Yeah,
but
it's more futuristic.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna jump out of this trailer here because it's a bit buggy. We'll go back into the cameras. But yeah, speaking about the game modes, what other game modes do you think there's gonna be? Like, I know we obviously don't know what they are.
They've got Infected. Infected now is coming back to Call of Duty Ghost. You've got Cracked. That is called it's a team deathmatch.
That's what we was just watching in the trailer, wasn't we? And
Cracked.
Isn't it a bit? Isn't it a bit like Demolition? You got to plant something.
No, Cracked is a team deathmatch game mode. You've got 30 seconds to get a kill. Alright, so you get a kill, you've got a 30-second timer. Now, if you don't get a kill in 30 seconds, you blow up.
So it's a bit like Chaos on the Modern Warfare 3 with the tags. If you don't pick up the tags, it ends the game.
Yep.
Is there a respawn system in this Cracked game?
Yeah, there's a respawn type. Yeah. It's like you get a respawn after the 30 seconds. If you do blow up, you come back in.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I don't really know much about Call of Duty. I haven't watched any of the trailers. I haven't done anything, no research on these games. This is why I've brought you into the podcast today, just to talk a bit more and let everyone know what the games are going to be like.
Mm-hmm.
But have you got anything else to share on it? Because I've got nothing at all to talk about it with.
Another thing they was talking about was like map packs and stuff like that sort of thing. They're bringing back another elite system. But I don't know too surely if you're going to have to pay for another year's subscription after you get your Elite, but they showed a little bit of imaging of the Elite as well. So they've changed it a bit more again.
So there's another premium for the year kind of thing.
I think so. I think that's how they're putting it now, but they haven't let out any information yet so far.
Do you think, because there isn't any information been released yet, do you think they would actually release a premium with the game for an extra price? Like they did with Thingy?
They've done a collector's edition and a prestige edition, and there's a season pass. So there's a season pass again.
How many drops do you think there's going to be this time?
I don't know. I think they're going to do exactly the same as what Black Ops 2 did. I think they're going to do 4 DLC packs. So
yeah, well,
4 map packs. I don't think they're going to do what they did in Modern Warfare 3 with every month you get a drop of DLC.
Yeah. Have you got anything else to share?
No, I think that's it really. That's it really. That's the best on Call of Duty Ghost that I can sort of give out. I haven't watched any more lately, so I don't really know. So.
Well, there you go, guys. If you've got any more information, like I said again, comment down below. Let us know what we know, and let us know what you know. Let's move on to what we got next. Battlefield 4.
Yeah, Battlefield 4 now. Ooh.
I am, with the I'm going to leave it to you on this one. I didn't like Battlefield at all until you introduced me to Battlefield 3. I don't know really much about it, so I'll just leave this one to you.
Right, okay, so here we go, Battlefield 4, wow. When I watched the E3 convention at Germany, awesome, absolute fantastic. They're now doing another Prestige edition, like premium again, 5 map DLCs, vehicles, weapons, assignments, fantastic. Then once you pre-order as well, if you pre-ordered your Battlefield 4 now, they're doing 2 different deals, one for the Xbox One and one for the PS4. PS4 is China Rising. That's another 5 maps that are after, like when they come up for release. Another 5 DLC. That's like for one of the expansion packs.
So that's PS4 and Xbox going at rivals again.
Yeah, let's go. Them going for a little bit of who gets exclusive first and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But the way it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be exactly this. It's not gonna be like for PS3 and Xbox when we got the 2 week sort of 2 week drop before anyone else like PC and Xbox. I think it's all gonna be at the same this time. I don't think they're gonna have it like, oh yeah, they get this 2 weeks early, they get that thingy.
So it's all gonna come out at the same time.
All gonna come out at the same time.
I think I know it's. I'm gonna have a lot of hate over this, but I think even though it did come out a month later, it was more exciting because we had. Well, I've got a PS3. I had to wait longer for the DLC, which made it because everyone was like, "Oh yeah, have you seen this? Have you done that? And have you watched this?" I don't watch. I don't look at anything until it's actually out, and I go onto it. And I was playing a game with one of my friends, James McGuinness, and I was playing Buried with him, and he had an Xbox and a PS3. So we went into a game together, and it's just more exciting waiting that extra bit longer just to let people come up to you, go, yeah, look at this, look what I can do. I know it's like, well, yeah, you'd like to know it a bit more earlier, but do you know what I mean? Being showed it is better than finding it out.
Yeah, true. But so another thing is like say like at E3 when they done a convention in Germany again, they released a sort of thingy when the Battlefield 4 beta is coming out, and that is October the 15th or 16th, I think.
Let me just jump in there because I think I remember having a conversation with you about this. You can't get the beta until you have premium. Am I correct in saying that?
There's two ways to get hold of the beta. I think it was 2 weeks early on PS3. That's still why if you want to play it on PS3, you gonna either have to have premium for Battlefield 3 at the minute, or you're gonna have to have something Warfighter. I don't know what the actual thing is.
So you can't just stroll onto the PlayStation Store or the Xbox Store and just download it yourself. You have to have something to be able to get it.
No, after the 2 weeks of like the premium users having it and Call of Duty, no, it's not Call of Duty, is it? I don't know. I don't know what it's called, but it's Warfighter something anyway.
So you are saying everyone can have the chance to play it?
Everyone, after the 2 weeks of the premiums having it on Xbox and PS3, the PS3 will be first, and then it'll be Xbox, and then it'll be the people after, and then everyone will be able to play it and see what it's going to be like and all that sort of stuff.
So the PS4 is the PS3 snapping back with the getting it earlier kind of thing.
Well, that's how it's going to be. The deal hasn't still come up yet with DICE, so we've still got that, and that'll go void when the new consoles come out for the new generation. So November the 29th is when the deal stops. That we get everything early for the Battlefield 3, then everything just goes back to normal with DICE, with Xbox, and all that sort of stuff.
So what about map packs with PS4 with Battlefield 4?
With Battlefield 4 map packs, I don't know yet. I'm not too sure. I think they're gonna do it like a whole month thing, like they did for Battlefield 3. They had like a premium event thing every sort of month, or every 2 months or something like that. Every 2 months it'd come out on a single date, and then they do it like that, and then they bring up bonus content and assignments every sort of month or every sort of stuff like that. So
yeah,
it's gonna be like camos and all that sort of stuff again. So yeah, I'm looking really forward to it.
As we're going into that conversation, what about guns? What do you think about guns?
Guns and stuff like that. They've introduced 3 new guns so far that I've seen. I can't remember their names off my thingy, but you'd have to have a look into that. I'm not too sure what they're called. But I've seen some new guns that have been introduced into Battlefield. And I've seen some new vehicles and all that sort of stuff.
Speaking of vehicles, I also got told in Battlefield 3 that it was actually a DLC, wasn't it, to get motorbikes?
Yep.
In Battlefield 4, I've been told that motorbikes are coming straight into it. You don't have to have DLC.
I think that's what they do with most games, isn't it? Really, it's like you get the DLC for one game, and then the next game they bring it out straight away.
They follow it through.
Yeah. So I think that's what they like. Quad bikes and stuff like that are definitely in Battlefield 4. The motorcycles, I haven't seen any motorcycles so far, but that's what. So I'm not. I think so, because some of the maps are all dynamic, aren't they? Like levitation, all that sort of stuff.
The maps are huge on Battlefield. Yeah. I know that.
Yeah. There's I think every map as well, something destroys itself. Doesn't matter when it does it, it can be any time throughout the game.
On a random occasion.
On a random occasion, and you can blow up yourself.
But that's not bad.
It's like, say if you've got a whole people in a building just sitting there camping and shit, chuck some C4 in there, blow it up, and yeah.
As you just saw there, you just ripped something off the wall.
So basically, you're the person again, like that can do stuff. Like you're the one that can blow up a building. As you can see in this trailer here, you can see them all going in and all that sort of stuff, and they blow up a building. It's just like all hectic, really.
Everything just gets destroyed, basically, yeah?
Everything gets destroyed. So,
well, this is the first time at me looking at the trailer, and to be honest, what I see so far is it's just amazing.
So this is one of the single-player maps that are playing at the minute. This is called After Sun, I think, or something like After Sun Rising, or something like that. But yeah, no, really good like sort of map that come out, and as you can see there, it's like this was like the first one that come out, I think, first sort of trailer.
Well, there you go, guys. You can go watch the full 17 minutes of gameplay at battlefield.com. If you got anything else to say about Battlefield?
That's me on Battlefield. Battlefield, can't wait for it to come out. I'm not getting it on PS3. I'm gonna get it on PS4 when like sometime straight after, most probably when it comes out, or most probably after in December. So
okay, so I know there's a big rival between Call of Duty and Battlefield, so please comment below what you think you're going to get, if you think you're going to get both, what you think's better, and we'll move on to the next game, which is going to be Watchdog. Now this game, I have got to say, I prefer this game over any Call of Duty, any Battlefield. It just looks so amazing. I'm not even going to basically say anything about this. I'm just going to go straight into the trailer because I just love this game. The way you can just hack anything with an iPhone.
yeah, man, this is like the cars as well that I've noticed. It's like you get to drive around and stuff, so it's like more. It's like you've got cops as well on you, but then you've got like you can just get them off your tail straight away.
Exactly.
As you can see here, this Roman Pierce, he's getting chased by a bunch of coppers. He's done something, he's being chased, and he's got to try and be all stealthy without getting caught. But no, it's just sort of like, damn. So you've got to be all stealthy, and that's what I like in a game. You've got to be stealthy, and you can just hack whatever you want. So it's like, say if I can, like, I went up to like, say if I went up to a random person in the street, I'd just be like, yeah, I can get your details and just like take your bank stuff and all that sort of stuff, and just a click. It's like, wow, just like, damn.
Now I've read up about this game quite a lot. To be honest, you don't really have to read up. You don't have to watch. Well, you have to watch, obviously, to explain what I'm about to talk about. But the graphics in this game is just so unbelievable.
And this was done on a PS4 as well. The graphics that are done on PS4.
Exactly, but if you look here, you can see, like, you can see water coming off the wheels from the rain, and you go straight into a tunnel. That's it. The water's gone because it's dry under there. But as soon as you come back out that tunnel, the water, it's just so smooth in what it does. And to be honest, with these things here, like you can see, it says gate, like because that's what you can hack. You can use your iPhone when you see a sign, and you can hack something.
It's like all security doors and stuff like that. Anything.
Yeah, don't you think that would get in the way of the actual gameplay, or do you think it would sink in?
It would sink in. That's obviously what that is. It's like he needs to get to somewhere, and that's the way he can get in. So it's like he's got to go through entrances, like a cafe. Now he's going into like a local like internet access place, like a coffee shop, and he can just disguise in with people. Like, it's just awesome. Like, it's just how he does it with style and stuff. Like, now you see this bloke here, he's like, he's seen who he is, and now he's got to make a phone call to the police, and it's like you can sort of take him down and destroy his phone. It's like, yeah, bitch, you ain't calling the police, for shit. And then he's just like, then they start coming, and then yeah, now this is what I like. Like, he can help his friend get something
through hacking cameras.
Yeah, through hacking cameras. It's like his friend's up here and he wants to find a hard drive. And as you can see from here, he's like, yeah, there you go.
But look at those graphics. You can see, like, if you look at it now, There's HDMI ports and stuff. You can just see it so clearly. The graphics are so smooth in what it does.
Yeah, man, it's like now it's like he's got to wait. Really, it's like Roman is like actually helping him like get like away. It's like wow, it's like telling them where to stop and shit like that. It's just, it works so well with things. It's like you wouldn't think it would, you like a hacking game, sort of like you've seen some of the hacking games in the past, and it's just like you've never seen one that works so well like this.
And that's another thing I like too. When you go into a camera, you can. I don't know if this is true or not. It's just what I've been told. When you if you hack a camera, you can whatever you can see on that camera, you can hack it as well.
Yep. Yep.
So what you can basically hack something to hack something else.
Like this. Let's see what he does here. Yeah, right. His friend comes out, and he's just hacked the other camera to get to somewhere else, and all these soldiers are like, oh, okay, they know that someone's about. So this is where he comes, and now he can change the map how he wants it to. As you can see here, he goes behind a pillar, and he needs to change this. So he just hacks it,
and it moves. See, you even this, it's just so hard to explain how good this game's gonna be because you can't really tell until you start. But it's just one of those games where you have to play it to like it, don't you?
Yeah.
It's like when I first started playing on the PS3, and I was like, oh, Call of Duty. Everyone's so hype about Call of Duty. They want to play it all the time. I thought it wasn't that good, and then I went out, and the very first Call of Duty I bought was World at War, I think. And when I played it, I couldn't stop. I got addicted. It's just one of those games you have to play to like.
And as you saw there, he wouldn't he counter-attacked that dude that was could have sawn him afterwards, and it's helped him out. And now he gets him a car and stuff, and he helps him get away. So it's just starts beating him up and stuff, and just helps him out to escape.
Isn't there a woman character in this game too that helps you? I think there's a woman that talks to you.
I think so. I'm not too sure. I haven't. I think he has a lot of help on the way. Really, he has quite a lot of help. So.
But yeah, that's basically Watch Dogs, isn't it? Just going around hacking things.
The world's yours, really. The world's yours to hack.
I think the main people that are going to play this game. I know this really shouldn't be said on a proper podcast thing, but people that jailbreak and play Modern Warfare 2 and they hack it to how they want. I think people that do things like that are going to love this game. But I think what they've done is they've made a game that the PlayStation and Xbox have realised that there's hackers out there jailbreaking and JTagging, I think it's called, isn't it? And they've acknowledged it, and they know that they're going to try and start hacking games into PS4 and Xbox One and stuff. So they've created a game where you can hack anything you like, and you can't basically hack it no more, if you get what I mean.
And they're doing a film of this as well. They're doing a film of Watch Dogs.
Yeah, I've heard about that too.
So, yeah, no, and another thing is they just released another trailer for Watch Dog. Up in Germany, they released another one. This one goes into much further detail, really, of Watch Dog. Really, must go and see that, guys. Must go see that. If you're really looking forward to Watch Dog, then that's the trailer to go see.
Yeah, I'll see if I can check that out and stick it in the description or something, or if not, I'll put it in the next podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But this is Watch Dogs. Please go check out the trailer, like Dion said. If you can't find it, just message me or PM me or whatever, or comment below, and I'll put it in the description for you, or just basically send you the link to it. And we'll move on to the next subject. This is the very final subject, isn't it? This is this one. Me and you really are looking forward to this one. I've pre-ordered this for at least, it's got to be 7 months now, because they keep. It's not 7 months. That's a bit exaggerating. About 3 months, because they keep changing their dates, don't they, on the release?
Well, it was meant to come out in July. I pre-ordered it for July.
I think that's when I pre-ordered it too.
And it's they said, "Oh, here we go." They said, "Oh, we got to push it back." I was like, "Why?" They said, they put it on their website. It was like, "Oh, we've created the game. We wanted to change some things in it, so we took an extra 3 months to change it out." So now it's now the game's gone gold. That's glad to hear. Glad to hear it's gone into manufacturers and
Yep.
stuff. Gone into gold. Now, what another thing is bad is there's a lot of people actually getting free downloads and stuff at the minute. Like there was a thing on PlayStation. People have got discs and they could load up the game. They could load up the game on the PS3. Everyone was getting cracked discs and stuff like that. They was getting a file and they could put it into them, play it on the PS3. And,
Isn't that only the single player they could play though?
no, they could play the multiplayer as well. They started live streaming stuff and it's been removed now. Like the stuff's been taken down by Rockstar. But Sony has decided to stop all launching of the game on GTA 5. So when you try and load up the disc on the PS4 or PS3, sorry, it stops it automatically. So it just goes back to the home page.
Yeah.
Load up the game. Like they took out the loading feature, so like it's the coding on the disc has been removed.
Yeah.
So you can't obviously the laser won't read it.
Well, the thing I am looking most forward to into this is the multiplayer. The multiplayer, isn't it 16v16 you can do? Like a big, massive gang v gang.
Yeah, you can do heists, you can rob liquor stores and all that sort of stuff. You can this is another thing. In 2 weeks when it comes out, it'll be on a Tuesday, so that'll be the 17th. I'm trying to get a 16-man party to do a open lobby for GTA 5. And there's another thing that I want to try and do, and it's called Social Club, and it's on Rockstar. And you sign up to this social club, and you can have them look like the major leader, two co-leaders that you listen to, do heists with and stuff like that. They can suggest things.
A bit like a clan.
It's like a clan, yes, but you've got the muscles, you've got the lieutenants, and you've got the co-lieutenants, and then you've got you. Yeah. And you can have about, I think it was 150 people in your clan. So I want to try and get, I'm thinking closer to the date, I might set up a social club, and I'm willing to invite people to it if you want to join it and stuff like that. So that's closer to the date of GTA 5's release date. Once we find out more about the game, like what I do is I search every day to see what new content is available for GTA 5. So I get to see all I don't try and watch the actual proper ones. I try and watch like little things that might be coming into the game, like songs and stuff like that have been released onto YouTube at the minute. Like what songs are going to be in there and all what sort of things like that. And that's something I don't want to watch.
Well, if you do want to get into this party with us, because obviously it's going to be me and Dion and many others, because it's 16v16. We're going to start a party of 16. If you do want to get into it, just comment below and I will pass it on to Dion, or Dion will read it and we'll go from there. But let's look at the trailer. Now, what can you tell me about these graphics? From GTA IV, I thought the graphics couldn't get any better.
See, now that's another thing. I don't like the graphics in it.
Nor do I.
I hate the graphics in it. Oh, it's horrible. Like, where they've obviously done this on PS3 graphics, they've had to up it up a bit. Like, you think about it when it comes onto the PS4. That's another thing. PS4 and Xbox One releases have been confirmed, I think, from Rockstar. They have put up that because they released for the PC version, I think yesterday, they put up a PC version, so that should be now coming to the PS4 and Xbox One sometime next year. Say, I think it comes out February.
What game's that?
GTA 5 comes out on February time for PS4 and Xbox One.
Yeah, because they released it for the PC, didn't they?
Yep.
Which, to be honest with you, I don't know why they've done this. I don't know why they've released it for the the PC first.
No, the reason why it's like another thing is it's like where they pushed it back. This was gonna be put for the PS4, but because where they've left it, where they had to put it back, they said we can't push it back again. We can't do that because we've said 17th of September. We've had the 3 months to sort out the game. We can't then take out another 3 months or whatever to wait for like people to get their PS4s and stuff like that. So
yeah,
they're bringing it out on the PS3. Then later on, copy it like what Call of Duty are doing. If like all the stats and stuff what you've got from your PS3, then they move over to your.
So
PS4.
what they've basically said is because of the release dates of the Xbox and the PS4, they're releasing it for the PC first.
No, they're not releasing it for the PC first.
But it does come out earlier, doesn't it? It does come out. Oh, I thought it did. That's why I was going on
No,
to the subject. My
no.
my bad. Very sorry. But just
Um,
just looking at it there, the cars, the graphics, it just looks so realistic. In I did like GTA IV's graphics. I thought it could not get any better. But when I first started to play into it and I started looking at the little details, it started to wreck it a little bit. And just looking at this one, you can just see it's just got so clearer.
this was actually done on a actual console. This wasn't done on PC because there was a PC, but there wasn't a PC version. That's only just been released. That there's going to be a PC version, so that's only just been released. That a PC version is coming to on the same day on the 17th of September. So
So it is getting released for the
it is
PC.
getting released. It's getting released for the PC.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I haven't really got anything else to say about GTA 5.
No, not really. There's the apart from where the three sort of people, Trevor, Michael, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, like three awesome characters there, I'd say. I'm most probably gonna be the black dude and Trevor, really. Like Trevor and Michael are the two main characters that I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
Like, because the gangster sort of side I like the bank heist sort of side, and I like all that sort of stuff.
So
That,
it's more of like a gang game, not like a clan
yeah.
game.
And they released a blueprint as well for the map, like the map size for the GTA 5, and it's just like GTA 4 was just so tiny. Like Liberty City, you'd think like how big it is, but yeah, no, they just where it's the same size as Red Dead, bigger. It's sort of wildlife and all that sort of stuff. It's fantastic, and I can't wait until like 2 more weeks, really, 2 more weeks until it comes up. So.
Well, if you do want to get GTA and you want to share some things about it, just comment below, and we'll basically reply as soon as we can. Is there anything else you want to say about today?
No, I've been like enjoyed talking about games and stuff. Really,
We covered
like,
covered everything, yeah.
yeah, I think we covered everything. Like, I think these are like the best sort of titles that are coming out to the PS4. So, and it's like you've got what's it, Infamous Second Son, Drive Club that are coming only to the PS4, not Xbox. Oh yeah. So,
Well,
yeah,
we'll go on to them in the next podcast.
yeah, we're going to them.
But we are going to do a podcast every day. It might be we might miss a few days in between every day because of obviously like family and just lifestyle reasons basically. But it will be at 6 o'clock whenever we do it on every day or whatnot. It'll be 6 o'clock every time, and basically yeah, we'll basically see you then.
And another thing is we're going to start doing a Q&A.
Oh
On
yes,
a
we
Sunday.
are.
So if you've got any answers or questions about mine or Brandon's sort of thingy, then we'll be glad to answer them on a Sunday. And that most probably will be sort of earlier in the evening. That won't be at 6 o'clock. That'll be quite earlier in the evening on a Sunday. So that'll be about most probably 2:30. So that'll be about 8 o'clock in the morning for you American people if you're watching.
So yeah. So I hope you have liked the podcast today. We will see you in the next one, and Dion's YouTube right over there. He will be in the description below, and any other questions or anything you want to ask for the Q&A or anything, just comment below, and we'll see you then. Say goodbye, Dion.
See you later, people.
See ya.